Yes, so let me start. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first session of short-term attachment program. So let me introduce myself first and the team members who are present at the venue. Myself is Sakshi Kaushal. I am professor in computer science and engineering at Panjab University, Chandigarh. And I am one of the co-PIs, co-principal investigator in the project that we name as CIBioD. It's Center for Innovation and Biodesign. And it's basically research and development center that is sanctioned by and funded by Indian Council of Medical Research. And this center is at PGI. So we are going to start introduction about basic short-term attachment program. But before that, we want to give you a quick information through video about CIBioD. And before that, can you please all introduce yourself, team members who are sitting at the center at PGI? Siddhant?
Yeah. Hello, my name is Siddhant Mukherjee. I'm Senior Research Fellow at ICMR Center of Innovation and Biodesign. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Reema, and I'm Junior Research Fellow at CIBioD.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rajat Sehgal, and I'm the Executive Manager at CIBioD.
Good morning, everyone. I'm a research intern. I'm Ramandeep Kaur. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's start with the video. It's a 3-minute video and you'll get to know about the CIBioD. So thank you very much. So as you have seen in the video, so I'm just going to give a brief in 2 slides about the same. Rima, next, please. Next slide, please. So Center for Innovation and Biodesign, CIBioD, it was started in 2019 and under the leadership of Dr. Virinder Garg, who is MBBS, MD Radiology, and he is Officer on Special Duty and President PGI, MER Chandigarh. So it's basically a healthcare innovation hub and startup incubator. So the basic mandate of CIBioD is to promote innovation in medical devices. So that means the main focus is on producing or making the medical devices within India. And that is what the mandate of self-reliant India and we should be vocal for local and all that. So that the import of medical devices should be minimum and devices should be manufactured within the India. And we are working with government, private healthcare sector and research institutes globally. Next slide, please. So the objectives are that innovation in field of medical devices, instruments, technologies, including life sciences and other branches for making healthcare affordable. So another area of focus is we are also giving software solutions in form of applications and other solutions, automated solutions for the medical problems. And the third mandate is manpower training for researchers, clinicians, and faculty working in the area of medical sciences. So that's what we are doing under short-term attachment program. You all are here with us. So this program comes under this mandate, manpower training. So we are just introducing our young generation students like you, along with the mentors from your institute. They are also helping us. They are partner with us. And we are training and giving the real-time situation, real-time problems that are there in a medical field so that you can be involved and help us to solve those programs and those problems. And the last mandate of CIBioD is consultancy. We are providing consultancy. We are helping the startups. We are helping the doctors. We are helping profession from industry. And we are helping students. We are helping other researchers, you can say, who come to us. We provide consultancy. We help them to connect to the doctors. And we provide validation. We file IPRs, like IPRs means the intellectual property rights. So these are the basic objectives of CIBioD. Yes, please, next. So STA is short-term attachment program. So the main aim of this program is to just enhance, I'm using the word enhance the knowledge and providing you hands-on experience of the real-time problems related to medical field. So medical field means paramedical also comes under this, nanotechnology, biochemistry, biotechnology, allied areas also fall under the purview, which we'll discuss which I'll tell you in the coming slides. And for implementing this short-term attachment programs, we have done around 40 MOUs with the institutes, universities within the India and across India. And from approximately these 40 institutes all over the India and worldwide, we have one faculty member, one SPOC person contact who are helping us to implement this program in your respective colleges or institutes or universities. So the main objective is primary knowledge of science and technology in medical profession for benefit of overall society. And the second objective of short-term is to provide opportunity to work on the development and prototypes with the help of expert teams. And the last is learning about innovation, incubation. Suppose if you have any idea, you want to take up it to the next level, you want help from doctors, you want to meet doctors, you want to get the real time, you want to provide solutions to the problem that doctors are facing. Like if, for example, if they want some software app, so we involve students and they help to build that app. Likewise, some medical devices, hardware devices, and software solutions. And same time, once that solution or device is ready, so we help clinical validation, because whatever you manufacture, whatever you build, until and unless validation of that is done by the concerned committee or the concerned users, there is no use of that. So we help to commercialize also the ideas that that are novel ideas in the field of affordable healthcare. So this, we are launching the third phase of a short-term attachment program. Earlier, we started in 2020 during the pandemic time. Everything was online. We started with the short-term attachment program phase 1 in 2020, and then 2021, and now third 2022. Under first two phases, the main aim was to give basic idea of what is innovation, what are IPRs, what are different technologies related to the medical field, medical terminology, and allied areas. So next is we have completed 2 phases, as I have already told you, phase 1 and phase 2, and now we are in phase 3. So earlier, what is the outcome of earlier 2 phases? That based upon the discussions, some students were shortlisted, and they were with us as interns during 2020 and during 2022. They helped us to solve some problem. They were with us at the PGI campus, and they performed problem analysis, design development. And this is the one of the few outcomes. We will give you what our interns out of you. We selected few interns. They did so well, and they were recruited on full-time basis. 2 of them are sitting there at the center. Siddhant and Raman, both are there. So we have number of interns who are working right now, and they were selected out of short-term attachment program. Next, please. So candidates' contribution not only limited to providing the solutions in form of software and hardware, they helped us, institutes from where you all are, helped us to organize 2 virtual international conferences, and we involved the students in different activities. We formed different teams, and like one team was in contact with the foreign faculties. One team was was involved in writing the reports, and another team was involved in social media marketing, video making, presentations. So students helped us a lot, and all the conferences were very, very successfully organized, and only with the help of students and the mentors from the institutes. So in STA 3, the main focus of short term, because we have already organized 2 phases now, what we planned this time is a bit different. So it will not only be the lectures given to you, or you will be only listening in one mode, monotonous mode. Now what we are planning, that after a few sessions, we'll give you hands-on project work, and we'll give you, next slide please. And the domains in which you all will be working and helping us will be software, mobile apps, and IoT, Internet of Medical Things, IoMT, medical devices for critical healthcare and wellness too, robotics, automation, drug delivery systems with the help of UAVs, drones, and then the use of artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, and for security, blockchain, how you can implement these things into the solutions, how you can perform the integration. And the next is AR, VR based applications, and the allied areas, that is biomedical and nanotechnology. So problem statements will be given, will be floated to all of you, and you will be, how the flow of the program and how you will be involved is like this. So we are planning the flow of program in 4 steps. So first, what we will do, that will give problem statements to all the institutes, and you will be group and oriented towards those problem statements. Like, for example, maybe next month after your exams, once you are in next semester, so or next session, in your next session, will give you one problem to be solved in 2 weeks. And you will be given orientation, and you will be given guidance also for solving that problem. And from each college or each institute or each university, we will be selecting the best team, and that team, again, under the mentorship of the experts and the doctors who have given the problems, because we are going to give you the problems or the hardware thing that you have to make based upon the problems given by the real time field. And finally, brainstorming sessions and idea pitching. And once your idea is selected, so we'll give you prize also, first, second, third हम निकालेंगे, और आप में से first, second, third जो भी आएंगे will give you some award. Certificate तो सबको मिलेगा, who will be attending all the sessions and who will be participating. You will be given certificate, along with that some award. And if and that depends upon you, and you will be given opportunity to work with us as a research intern during your internship period, during your 4 weeks or 6 weeks internship that is mandatory as part of your curriculum. And if you will really work hard and give us something, so in that case, we'll also help you to provide specific hardware device in case you need any support from us, right? So we'll be there with you in all the phases during the execution of this attachment program. So now this is all about the short-term attachment program. And now we would like to tell you brief inventions and ongoing research activities that is 100% being done by the interns selected out of phase 1 and phase 2, right? So I request Siddhant, because Siddhant was there with us since 2020. He was along with Siddhant, other students are also there, but since he is the senior research fellow. So Siddhant, please introduce yourself first, and then please give idea about all the devices and software solutions that you and your team are working.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, talking about myself, I am Siddhant Mukherjee, and I'm currently working as Senior Research Fellow at CIBioD, that is ICMR PGMS CIBioD, since 2020. And yes, I was also I was also a fellow of the first session of short-term attachment. And yes, so I would be talking about the inventions which were purely done at CIBioD. So, and also done by the interns. So talking about the first invention is medical rambler. Actually, this invention is basically developed for enhancing the mobility capabilities of elderly people, especially the persons who are suffering from Parkinson's disease. And it's being developed by the intern, once again, Ramandeep Kaur. She is currently a student at Panjab University doing her MSc in Human Genomics, and also is being done by me, Siddhant Mukherjee. Along with us, there's another fellow who has started currently working with us, and he is from Panjab University, UIET. So actually the problem we faced was, we have seen an old lady who was suffering from Parkinson disorder and was unable to even hold a piece of Parle-G biscuit, and she was unable to even walk properly. And we have seen that in a particular place in old age home. So we took that challenge and we developed this particular rambler according to their need. And yes, this is being totally developed by both of us, the idea of the same. Talking about the next invention, the biodegradable food bag. So this invention was being developed so that it can tackle the challenge of poop and fecal matter spillage. So what happens in hospitals, mostly in the ICUs, when ward boy or any other member who carries those daily activities of cleaning the beds and all those things, what they face is that they have to regularly deal with the spillage which happens from the bedpans, especially from the from that of the people who are mostly disabled and who cannot do poop on their own. So what happens? It causes a lot of issues in the hygiene sector as well. So as a result of which a biodegradable poop bag is being made. Another challenge which was being faced by the team which was working on this is that the plastic bags are being used for this purpose, which is not good for the environment. So they developed this poop bag using biodegradable material which soaks the water content and can be disposed of into the environment. This is being developed by one of our junior research fellow. Her name is Ashwar Rajaram Hire, and also it's being developed by another two interns. One of them is here. There is Ramandeep Kaur. She is a student from Panjab University, and another student that is Manvi Singh Chauhan. She is another student from MSc in Human Genomics in Panjab University. Next slide, please. Now, this is a big invention because it took around more than 6 months to like 12 months to develop this. And yes, this is a smart bed which adjusts the mattress according to the patient's position, and it will also adjust the temperature according to the patient's body temperature, as well as it has sanitary system and very revolutionary non-contact based vital parameters monitoring, which is being done by electrocardiograph technique. Actually, this technique is such that when the person is lying on the top of that bed, the person has not to apply any kind of force, or any electrode should not be applied to the person physically. Only this particular technique will do the wireless monitoring without using any sensors or any gel. Also, the patient, especially the patient who is disabled or is unable to move, or who is half paralyzed, the patient who is suffering from bed sores due to continuous resting on the bed, the same thing would be managed by the velostat sensors which are being used into this. And the whole R&D and the development is being done by the group of these students which are mentioned up below, that is Shubham Ratra, Sri Rama Shivshai Bharadwaj, Chaitanya, Harsh Anand Singh, Deval Parikh. These are the students from Panjab University's UIET, that is University Institute of Engineering and Technology. And apart from this, another student, that is Babu Prem Prakash, which is who is a student from CCT. Next, please. Now, talking about the other invention, that is quantitative sensory testing. This is being developed so that it can detect the sensory deficits that develop due to small and large fiber disease in diabetic neuropathies. What happens right now in all the rural hospitals, with the urban hospitals, the traditional setup is being used. That is for detecting whether the diabetic patient who is having a gangrene at particular part of the body is feeling the pain or not. The doctors still use the destructive techniques to do that, which is not good for the patients and which is not good for the doctor's feedback also as well. So as a result of this, there are set of tests and parameters which can be used to test the pain and assess the medicines according to that. So this particular solution consists of 3 sensor modules, that is temperature, pressure, and vibration sensor, which is being developed by the group of these students. And most of these students are from UIET, and one of the individual participant is working with us, that is Raghav Katoj. He is assistant project manager with CBAT Vijayama, and others 2 students are from TIT Patiala, that is Thapa Institute of Technology. So I think so it's very much visible that these innovations shows that there is so much involvement of students and interns into development of technologies here at CIBioD. Next slide, please. We are talking about the research activities which are happening in CIBioD. So as you can see in the picture itself, this is the 3D printed model of a particular part of a particular project, which is being developed by these two students. And I'm talking about, this is the part of a invention of intelligent patient care system, which I've described earlier. The picture on the left, and the picture on the right shows the 3D printer which is working, and this is a FDM 3D printer. Okay, so we have 2 sets of 3D printers. It is like made in India company, and it's being assembled by the 4 interns once again. That is Shubham, Sri Rama, Chaitanya, and Deval Parikh. These are students from UIET Punjab universities. Also, most of the lab activities are being managed and assembled for collaboration between me and these interns. Thank you so much. Next, to talk about more about the research activities in CIBioD. So, e-Avishkar is a journal which is being visible in the CIBioD website. I think so. You can go and check the website. So what happened in the first session of the STA? Most of the students, including Ramandeep Kaur and me, and most of the other students, like more than 30 students, presented their research papers in groups of 4, and these were published in the e-Avishkar journal as well, which is ISSN certified now. So yes, I think so. These are the achievements and all the research activities which are happening in CIBioD, and most of them is being happening because of the collaboration between the industry partners, the medical partners, that is doctors, and these interns. So this is a living proof of that same. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Siddhant. So students, as you know, अभी जो डॉक्टर साक्षी ने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया है कि जो हमारे शॉर्ट टर्म अटैचमेंट प्रोग्राम हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं, इसमें हम प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स को इन्वॉल्व करेंगे एंड रेस्ट अभी सिद्धांत ने भी आपको बहुत सारी हमारी जितने भी प्रोटोटाइप्स यहाँ पे रेडी हो रहे हैं उसमें बहुत सारे इंटर्न्स हमने इन्वॉल्व किए हैं जो कि डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कॉलेजेस से यहाँ विजिट करके काम कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो बेसिकली जो भी ये शॉर्ट टर्म अटैचमेंट का जो थर्ड फेज है, इसको जो प्रोग्राम को हैंडल कर रही हूँ वो मैं कर रही हूँ, और मैंने ही आपके जो ग्रुप्स क्रिएट किए हैं उसमें मैंने देखा कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स लीड कर रहे हैं. सो आई वांट कि स्टूडेंट्स इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करें, और अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेरी है तो आप एक बार हमसे डिस्कस कर लें इसके रिगार्डिंग, कुछ भी एज सच के लाइक आप कुछ चाहते हैं इसमें हम कुछ इन्वॉल्वमेंट करें, एड ऑन्स करें. So guys, if anyone has any query, then you can share with us.
Yeah, it's an open discussion now. So I invite participants from different colleges that if you have any query right now, you can share with us, or you can email also. So can you share email ID in the chat, Rima?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
So you can please know, we will share in groups that we have formed. And these groups are basically, we have formed 3 or 4 groups, different groups. And these are on the basis of the form that you filled early this year in January. And you selected your area of interest or area of expertise. And on that basis, we have divided students in different groups. Although the things I think will be overlapping. It will not be specific to only one group or another group, because software along with hardware, along with research paper writing or XYZ things, the group activities will be overlapping. So guys, if you have any query, anybody? Yes, Rudraksh wants to say something. I think Rima, you need to unmute or give them rights or what?
Ma'am, we already give rights to all the candidates.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I am Rudraksh from Riyadh Bahar University. I am currently pursuing Bachelor's of Physiotherapy. So I want to ask this, is there any scope CIBioD for the physiotherapist?
Yes, sure. You will be given, and you will be Rudraksh. Yeah, Rudraksh, you will be given an opportunity. Let us give us time. Let us float different problem statements, and you need to pick the problem statement related to your interest or your field in which, like you said, you are doing in physiotherapy. तो इसमें तो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा इनफेक्ट हेल्प चाहिए होती है फिजियोथेरेपी में, because number of things are related to the yoga, exercise and physiotherapy wali cheezein. So you will be definitely given an opportunity. Give us time, let us float the statements and participate in that, right?
Ma'am, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Peter.
Ma'am, I am Shikha from Postgraduate Government College of Girls Sector 11, and I am pursuing BSc Medical final year. Ma'am, and the most of the students that are recruited, they belong to the engineering background, and we people have very less knowledge about such devices, how to create them, because these requires technical skills. So what would be our scope in this recruitment or internship?
बिल्कुल, सिद्धांत आप बोलोगे इसका, या रमन? आप दोनों में से कोई भी बोल सकते हैं, बिकॉज रमन इज नॉट फ्रॉम इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड, तो इसीलिए आज बुलाया था, क्योंकि इसमें सिर्फ इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड नहीं चाहिए, you need to work in a team, and in team we have one from engineering background, one from suppose nanotechnology, one from suppose chemistry background also. So Raman or Siddhant, please answer.
Yeah. So actually, here in CIBioD, everything happens in sync. Like for example, according to the problem statement which is there, we means most of the students come from different backgrounds and they gain different kind of knowledge according to whatever they like and whatever they want to do. So I think so. There should be no problem, and इतना ज़्यादा problem भी होना चाहिए. And even if there is like, even if you want to learn more, there are different kind of resources which are available with us. Like also we have a niche group of people, a niche group of professors also in contact with us. So issues नहीं होने चाहिए. Also we have connection with engineering institutes as well as life sciences institutes. So उनके प्रोफेसर से भी आप बात कर सकते हैं. Plus we are also here to guide you, help you in whatever way possible we can.
See, beta, it all depends upon your interest. If you are willing to learn, then we are there to support you, right? And अगर आपको कोई problem statement में interest लगता है, आप हमें ping करो. We will connect you to the group, concerned group, in which your inputs will be equally required for hardware design, for software design. बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं जिसमें group में ही काम होता है. जी.
जैसे एक एग्जांपल के तौर पे, सॉरी मैम सबको इंटरप्ट करो, बट एग्जांपल के तौर पे मैं इंटेलिजेंट पेशेंट केयर सिस्टम की बात कर लूँ, तो उसमें बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स इंजीनियरिंग के ही आप बोलोगे, बट उसमें 2 स्टूडेंट्स मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के हैं, 2 स्टूडेंट्स इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग के हैं एंड 1-2 स्टूडेंट्स कंप्यूटर साइंस के हैं. तो कैसा है कि और कभी-कभी जैसे इसमें फूड बैग का भी रिक्वायरमेंट जैसे मैंने बताया था, तो उसमें लाइफ साइंसेज स्टूडेंट्स की भी रिक्वायरमेंट आई थी. तो कैसा है कि एक डिवाइस बनाने में बहुत लोगों की रिक्वायरमेंट हो सकती है. द फील्ड्स आर एनॉर्मस. There are no bonds and restrictions to apply anything and learning anything at any age. So I think so CIBioD will give you a platform and opportunity so that आप वो चीजें explore कर सकते हो, कर सको. So this is a very good opportunity to work.
And plus one thing, when you are keen to learn and plus आप एक team में काम कर रहे हो, no matter what, आप different background के हो. Like I am from human genomics, right? So I had learned about the electronics thing, the 3D printing thing, which is very new to me. मतलब आपकी knowledge भी gain होगी with that.
Hello everyone, my name is Bhavika and now I'm pursuing a BSc MLT from Chandigarh University. So my question is that how can my profession work in this CIBioD program?
Ma'am, can I say
Profession she's actually
medical laboratory technology? So yeah, so you have done your medical laboratory technician course, right? Hello, Bhavika.
Yes sir, yes.
So thing is that medical laboratory technician, in fact I am a biomedical engineer and very much similar. The courses are very much similar to MLT. So I think so where I can give this answer better, like where आप अपना knowledge biological systems अब ज़्यादा जानते हो. तो कैसा है कि biological systems में आप engineering principles या क्या लगा सकते हो, अगर वो एक अच्छा चीज आपको पता रहे, और नहीं भी पता तो you can come with us and know the concept. As Ramandeep has earlier said, she is also from a very different background. In fact, many people are from very different backgrounds, but उन्होंने यहाँ पे चीजें सीखी की and अभी आगे बढ़े, तो उससे उनको एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग मिली. मतलब आप अपने आप को रिस्ट्रिक्ट मत करो किसी चीज में कि आपको सिर्फ बायोलॉजिकल सिस्टम्स के बारे में पता है या फिर लैबोरेटरी टेक्निक्स के बारे में पता है इसलिए आप नहीं आना चाहते इस कोर्स में. यहाँ पे आपको जो पता है उसके आगे भी बहुत सारी चीजें सीखने मिलेंगी एंड उसको आप अप्लाई करके आप कुछ बनाओगे जो कि आपके आगे के लिए अच्छा रहेगा. थैंक यू.
Hello, ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, my name is Sahil Singh from Amritsar Pharmacy College. So I have a question regarding the colleagues that we have been working with. You have mentioned that we have created a group. So we'll be working with the guys who are in the group or in the college?
साहिल दीप, एक्चुअली क्या रहेगा कि जितने भी इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं हम उनको प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट शेयर करेंगे, वो फर्दर स्टूडेंट्स के साथ आगे शेयर करेंगे. तो वो स्टूडेंट्स का रहेगा कि उनको जो टीम बनानी है, ठीक है, वो जो जैसे जैसे इनपुट देंगे तो उस अकॉर्डिंग वो टीम बनेगी, राइट? अगर तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट है, मे बी किसी और स्टूडेंट का इंटरेस्ट ना हो उसमें से, और वो जो ग्रुपिंग की है वो हर एक कॉलेजेस में से जो बच्चों के एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट थे उस अकॉर्डिंग किया हमने। तो सिर्फ आप ही के कॉलेज नहीं है उसमें, हमने बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस इन्वॉल्व किए हैं। तो रेस्ट हम उस ग्रुप में से कुछ पर्सन्स को उठा सकते हैं, बट हम कुछ डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स में से भी उठा सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स को। स्पेसिफिक अभी ग्रुप्स क्रिएट नहीं हुए हैं, वो बाद में ही होंगे।
हेलो हेलो
यस फरहाद।
मैम, एक्चुअली मुझे ये पूछना था, मैं पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज गर्ल्स कॉलेज सेक्टर 11 चंडीगढ़ से हूँ। मेरा ना इस साल मास्टर्स लास्ट सेमेस्टर चल रहा है, मतलब कि इन द जुलाई वो एग्जाम खत्म हो जाएगा। आई एम फ्रॉम J&K एंड रेस्ट आई एम स्टेइंग इन हॉस्टल। हाउ वुड आई विल बी इन्वॉल्व इन दिस प्रोग्राम?
फरहाद, वैसे तो अभी ये प्रोग्राम ऑनलाइन ही चल रहा है, अभी ऑफलाइन हम इसको अभी तक कोई इसके चांसेस नहीं है कि हम इसे ऑफलाइन करेंगे, क्योंकि जो बहुत दूर से आ रहे रेजिडेंट वो अपनी अगर इनपुट शेयर करना चाहता है तो वो ऑनलाइन कनेक्ट होके कर सकते हैं। समझ रहे हो?
ओके मैम।
हाँ जी,
थैंक यू।
एनी अदर क्वेरी?
मैम हम कब से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं इस प्रोजेक्ट पे काम?
भाविका, रेस्ट अभी आज जैसे इंट्रोडक्टरी सेशन हो गया है, विद इन 1 वीक और 2 वीक्स वी विल स्टार्ट दी अनदर सेशंस। सो जैसे कि डोमेन्स हमने आपको ऑलरेडी बता दिए हैं, तो विद इन 2 वीक्स वी विल स्टार्ट दी सेशंस फर्स्ट एंड विल फ्लोर द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स एज वेल।
टोटली ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम?
यस।
ओके, थैंक यू मैम।
सो गाइस,
मैम, one more question. If a student who is not enrolled in this session, मतलब he or she is not registered, is he or she able to register now?
Yes बेटा, yes कर सकते हैं, पर हमें पहले मेल करके इंटीमेट करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि हमने तो वो जो हमने गूगल फॉर्म भरवाए थे उसके बेसिस पे वी हैव क्रिएटेड द डेटाबेस. So if any new students based upon the inputs given by you or who somehow somebody is missed can join us, but you need to, that student needs to email us. And also I would like to answer one of the queries raised by student, that how you will be involved. So in this case, since the session will be online, you will be given problem statements online. You will be given 2 or 3 weeks or suppose 4 weeks time to solve that problem, and we will help you to formulate a formal group if you are not able to do so, and you need to present the solutions or whatever prototype. मतलब अभी हार्डवेयर एकदम से नहीं बनाना होगा, पहले तो हम एक डिजाइन, एक फ्रेमवर्क रेडी करते हैं कि वी आर थिंकिंग कि हम ऐसे ऐसे इस चीज को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सो यू नीड टू प्रेजेंट योर आइडिया through a small video to us, or you can give us presentation also. So why we said it is completely online, because initially you will be telling us the solution or how you're going to design that system or through software, hardware, jo bhi kuch bhi hai, in online mode only. You need to present us a small video or you need to present us PowerPoint presentation, right? So and उसके बाद फिर हम देखेंगे जब भी ये चीजें थोड़ी और नॉर्मलाइज हो जाएंगी, तो उसके बाद अगर फाइनल हमें कुछ राउंड फिजिकली करवाना पड़ा तो वो भी हम करवाएंगे.
Okay, students, for further queries, you can email us on our mail ID info@cibioD.in. We have already shared with you all the guides on the chat box. So thank you so much for joining this session. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am.